We begin with heartbreaking news out of Texas, the scene of the latest mass shooting to plague our country. This time it was at an elementary school. 21 people, including 19 children, were murdered. And the gunman who opened fire at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde is also dead. There are a lot of details still unfolding at this hour. Our coverage begins with Eyewitness News reporter Derek Waller live in our newsroom. Derek?
Well, Ken, police say the 18-year-old gunman first shot and killed his grandmother before walking into that elementary school with an AR-15 rifle and body armor and murdering little kids. Responding police officers shot and killed the suspected shooter, 18-year-old Salvador Ramos, but not before they say he committed the deadliest attack on an American school since Sandy Hook 10 years ago. Robb Elementary School is located in a heavily Hispanic community, Uvalde, Texas, west of San Antonio. Authorities are now using DNA to identify some of the 19 children murdered. 2 teachers also died. And this morning, we're hearing from a parent who knew one of the teachers killed.
It was more than anybody else has ever poured into my child. And I've just never seen anyone quite so dedicated. I just know that something has to be done because this is not normal. And communities shouldn't have to deal with this, and children in school should not have to live through that.
Overnight, neighbors in Uvalde gathered for a vigil. Participants formed a large circle and said prayers for the victims. One woman in attendance actually helped children evacuate after the shooting. I can also tell you that in our area today, expect to hear from New Jersey Governor Murphy in Trenton, also New York Governor Kathy Hochul near Albany. New York City Mayor Eric Adams will also be at police headquarters in Lower Manhattan, also talking about how to make sure children are safe at school. Shirlene?
Derek, we are also very shattered by this. Thank you for that report. As it is so often and does after these tragedies, we ask what happens now. During his address, President Biden urged lawmakers to take action now to prevent the next mass shooting. Here's ABC's Ike Jachi.
Overnight, as a line of hearses waited to carry off the victims at Robb Elementary School, lawmakers in Washington confronted the ugly truth.
We are seeing way too many of these.
We have another Sandy Hook on our hands. What are we doing?
I would normally say in a moment like this, we would all say naturally that our hearts break, but our hearts keep getting broken.
The violence in Uvalde coming less than 2 weeks after 10 people were killed in Buffalo. The FBI reporting 212 mass shootings in the U.S. in the first 144 days of the year. But Uvalde marks the deadliest school shooting in nearly 10 years, reminding the nation of the Sandy Hook tragedy and the call to action that came a decade ago.
And we're going to have to come together and take meaningful action to prevent more tragedies like this.
Since Sandy Hook, Congress has tried and failed to pass gun control legislation. The House recently managed to pass bills that would expand the review period for gun buyers and require background checks for sales at gun shows. But those efforts are expected to be blocked by the Senate.
Our kids are living in fear every single time they set foot in a classroom because they think they're going to be next. What are we doing? Why do you spend all this time running for the United States Senate? Why do you go through all the hassle of getting this job, of putting yourself in a position of authority, if your answer is that as this slaughter increases, as our kids run for their lives, we do nothing?
Many Republicans say restricting weapons is not the answer.
That doesn't work. It's not effective. It doesn't prevent crime. We know what does prevent crime, which is going after felons and fugitives and those with serious mental illness, arresting them, prosecuting them when they try to illegally buy firearms.
With the issue of gun control now front and center ahead of the midterm elections, many people believe the path forward can be found in red flag laws. Now, those laws open the door for officials to identify anyone potentially dangerous and either confiscate their weapons or ban them from buying a new one. Ike Jachi, ABC News, Washington.
Thank you to Ike for that. And you can count on Eyewitness News and ABC News for the very latest information on this horrific and tragic story. Stay with us here and on ABC 7 NY whenever news breaks.
It is 4:37, and there's more gun violence to talk about this morning. Breaking news in Jersey City, where this morning there is an investigation into an apparent deadly police-involved shooting. We are learning officers opened fire, killing a man near a gas station on West Side Avenue just before midnight. They were responding to a report of shots fired. At this point, it is unclear if the suspect fired at officers. 2 cops are treated at an area hospital for minor injuries. Local streets in the area are blocked by police at this hour. We'll keep you updated as this story develops. And new overnight.